time to wake up. This is what you need. Entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Yeah, First Amendment. Gotta respect it. Come tune in to see how we keep an eye on police and government agencies. Yeah, all this misinformation, that's a problem we gotta solve. Give credit and praising those who do an amazing job. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV. Let's go.
What's up, guys? I'm here with AK Twin Mommy. Today, we are going to be talking with a First Amendment auditing community supporter on our side. Now, it wasn't always like that with you, right, AK? You were on the other side at one point as well, correct?
I kind of consider myself to be almost on both sides sometimes. I try to be that medium, but yeah, I was definitely more on like the other side.
Fair enough. And so how did you get involved with the First Amendment community to begin with?
My mom was really sick and I was in the hospital with my twins and I was stuck on my phone, to be honest. And I just started looking up like injustices and laws and different things, and I kind of ran across people like Eric Brandt and stuff like that, and it just kind of went down this downfall. And I'm like, man, some of these situations, it was like, man, why are they being so the cops on that hand? Why are they being so rough? Like, why is that what's going on?
And who are some of your early who are some of the auditors that you liked early on in your for when you're first into the community?
Well, I knew like all the bigger names. I mean, this is YouTube. There's bigger people that have millions of followers and stuff, but people like Johnny 5-0, Tom Zebra. I mean, Eric Brandt, Otto, Carolina in Fort Worth. I mean, just all the names. Like I used to watch so many of them in the background, and I would just listen, and then I became more involved.
And so you became more involved. Like how did you become involved? You became friends with them, or what? Explain. Walk us through this a little bit.
I did. I did become pretty close friends with a lot of these different people, and I still consider them some dear friends. I mean, I'll always condone what my friends do, but friends are friends.
Absolutely.
It's hard sometimes though, because when it hits a point where it's like, you know what, like I really can't condone your behavior all the time, which I had an instance of, and it turned really dark. It got really bad.
Okay. So now, when you first got into the community, I'm sure you knew that there was one side. Now, how did you become not involved, but how did you first become aware of kind of what the watchdogs are doing on their side of the on our side of the thing while you were in? When you were first just all about the auditors, you heard about watchdogs, I'm sure. What was your initial thought about I guess you call them anti-auditors?
They were very critical. I found a lot of them to be really critical. Well, I applauded them questioning, right? And I thought that was important. And then pointing out laws. I thought that really great, actually. I didn't approve of the constant batter in chat, because sometimes there was some serious situations going on and it just caused deflection from that. But other than that, like, it was just mainly how critical it always was.
Fair enough. All right, so now you're ingrained into the First Amendment community. So what were when did it start? When did you start questioning kind of maybe some people inside the community? Not in specifics, but just like some. Just give us like not an example, but just give us a breakdown of what type of things were you questioning?
when I would see like a really good question come up, or somebody quote a law, or try to give sources, I found it displeasing when some would just throw that out or call them trolls. Because I've been in this for a while, and at the beginning, that's originally what a troll was seen at, is somebody who was just pointing out some of these facts. Now, don't get me wrong, there were others that were doing nefarious things, but there was a mass majority just trying to get some facts out.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. So you're in it, you start seeing these like kind of like things. So you're starting to question maybe like not all of them. I'm sure you still have ones that you really like. Like I said, I'm sure you still like some, but you have this big thing. So then what was the camel that broke the straw's back for you? Like what was the one you're like, you know what? This isn't working anymore. And not only that, but what made you decide to kind of go on more towards the watchdog side of it than the auditor side of it? Was there a specific moment you saw, a certain video you saw, or a certain just something out there that you saw that made you want to be more part of that already this side of the community, or just trying to get a
It,
feel kind of like what
so
happened?
there's two things that happened. There was one where um, there was quite a few of us who were scammed by a fake colonel who told us, I believe she said she was a paraplegic, so she couldn't walk. And miraculously, she walked.
I remember that.
And yeah, I was kind of the face behind her because I had gotten a message, and I won't completely get into it, but it opened my eyes that I was very naive. I was trusting, and I am who I am. Like, I'm a kind person. I genuinely am. There will be people who tell you I'm an asshole. Well, they probably earned it. And then there was this person who I supported who would go out and cop watch, didn't have very many people that would come in or whatever. And I believe in that. Like, if you want to go out and cop watch, like, I'm cool with it. Just don't get yourself into a situation that is over your head and you don't know how to handle it. This person started to like just talk real foul and stuff, and I tried to walk away amicably, and I thought I had. And within a week or so, they posted pictures of my mom who had just passed. And this was all of my Facebook, my whole Facebook, pictures of my kids, my husband, which anyone who knows me knows my husband isn't involved in this. You may hear my kids in the background. I'm a mom. I'm a full-time mom. You're going to hear that, but my kids aren't involved in this. And so it really hurt. And I kind of took a bigger step back and was like, man, I need to question this.
Okay. Now, what made you step more towards the watchdog community?
Odin.
Okay, cool. He's a good guy.
I'm dead serious. He told me you need to look at all sides, and that stuck. And not to blow up his head or anything, because Odin, go eat your peanut butter. It really made me think. While I still believe in your rights, and if you feel you need to go out there and film, cool. You do you. But I just think that there's sometimes a better way where it could be educational and get people talking instead of get people fighting.
Absolutely. I'm totally agree with you. Yeah, Odin is good. He's great. I love going on his panels and all that. He definitely sees things from both sides, like me. So I agree with him on that. All right. So now that you're over here, do you feel like do you watch? Are you more? Let's put it this way: when you watch audits now, are you more critical of them, or do you find yourself less critical of them? And also, when you watch watchdog videos, are you more critical of them now than you were before, or are you more sympathetic with them? Like, how do you approach them now that you're on the other side of things?
To be honest, I'm more critical of all sides because while I completely agree with if there's something wrong, expose it, that like let people know if something's a scam, let people know. Personal attacks and doxing sucks, which I'm not trying to be mean here, but that's happened on all sides. I don't care where you're from. Like, it's on either side. And while either side can both agree it's not okay, it's just these select shitbags that nobody wants to kick out. Um, and but I do find myself a lot more critical of both sides. I'm like, why can't we be grown adults and have a conversation?
I agree. I totally agree with you on that. Okay, so now a lot of people ask me, like, because they know that I don't think that all auditors are bad. They always ask me, name me some good auditors, and I do. But I just want to hear from you. Maybe you could tell them, the people that are watching now, some good auditors that they can check out. Maybe because they themselves are looking for them, and maybe we can broaden their horizons and opinion of the other side.
One I really enjoy watching is MCW Joker. I don't chat a whole lot in the streams and stuff, but I do love watching him because I also know him on a personal side in the manner I've talked to him, you know what I mean? And he's a wonderful human. Uh, and he tries to go about things in a calmer manner. And sometimes when they're asked to escalate, he still tries, you know. But again, nobody's perfect. I don't always agree with anything anybody's going to do. There's another one I really like. There's so many I used to really watch on a constant basis, but my life's gotten really busy. That's the one. If I haven't seen many people check him out, so I'm gonna leave that with that one. Just give him a look, give him a chance.
Mhm. Now, what were now onto the Watchdog side? What were some of the channels you watched that helped you change your mind aside than Odin on the Watchdog community? I mean, I think I've seen you in a Master Report a few times. I think I've seen you on Chuck Chase's Facts. I'm not sure. Maybe I haven't. Have you? Are you on Chuck's?
I'm lurking most
Okay.
anywhere.
Okay.
I do lurk quite a bit. And I like listening to an intelligent conversation in general.
Mhm.
Um, I like Masshole. I will say that I do. Sometimes it gets a little heated, and that can be pretty interesting. Uh, Sometimes it's comical, and sometimes it's really educational. I found that really awesome. To be honest, I really like to just break down the videos on my own and then get other people's commentary and thoughts on it. And I prefer to be in Discord.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Great. Now, I believe the other earlier you were telling me about how you kind of wanted to do your own channel. If you Here's a chance you can plug it real quick before we go.
Well, this summer I'm definitely going to be doing adventures with my kids. So if you can't stand the sound of kids, I'm sorry, but we're going to adventure Alaska. I want to go see the glaciers. I want to go check out some cool stuff. Also, I'm a part of the Rig, which is a think tank, and that's the name of the channel. And Steve and Odin are there too. So,
Okay, we'll make sure you guys.
and
Go
we're
ahead.
talking about qualified immunity.
All right, that's definitely a hot topic right now. All right, so I just want to thank you, AK Twin Mommy. Thank you for joining me and having this little conversation. For people that don't know who she is, she lurks in chats. If you do see her in a live stream somewhere, make sure you say hi to her now. You know a little bit more about her, and I'm sure she'd be happy to answer any questions. I guess it depends on what type of question, but if you're cool about it, I'm sure she'll be able to answer some questions. Or if you want to fight, from what I know, she'll fight with you on there too, just in case. So just be forewarned on that one. Odin knows all
I
about that.
I can stand my own, but I also am, always available to like answer some questions too. I mean, within reason, I do have kids.
Yeah. Right. So thank you for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. We're definitely gonna get in touch again and maybe do like a breakdown of a video. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, I do too. That would be a lot of fun. I definitely appreciate you having me, and I have enjoyed talking to you.
Great. All right, guys, thank you for joining. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. And make sure tell somebody that you love them today because you never know when you are going to see them again. All right, guys, peace.
Roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to walk. We've only just begun.